The town of Ashmore was the kind of place you'd pass through without noticing. Quiet, sleepy, surrounded by thick woods and rolling hills. Nothing exciting ever happened there except for one thing everyone knew and no one talked about. At the end of a cracked, winding road stood an old Victorian house, its roof caving in at the edges, its paint peeling like dried skin. The townsfolk called it the Holloway House, after the family who once lived there. But more often, people just referred to it as that place. The most unsettling thing about the house was the attic window. It was always open. Summer, winter, rain, snow, nothing ever closed it. People swore they'd seen someone standing behind the thin, moth-eaten curtain. A girl, they said. Pale as moonlight, her eyes empty, just watching. The Holloway family vanished 35 years ago. James, the father, was a writer. His wife, Clara, a schoolteacher. They had one daughter, Lily. She was only 7 when they disappeared. No note, no sign of struggle, no explanation. The table was still set for dinner. The TV was playing static, and the attic window was open. When Mark and Rachel Whitmore bought the property, everyone in Ashmore thought they were either brave or stupid. Mark was an architect with a fascination for restoring old buildings. Rachel was a photographer, drawn to the idea of documenting their journey on social media. To them, it was an adventure, a fixer-upper with charm and history, the perfect place to start over. Ghost stories are just small-town myths, Mark laughed when the realtor warned them. We're not superstitious. The first day went smoothly. The house smelled of dust and mildew, but structurally, it was sound. Rachel took dozens of photo cobwebs clinging to chandeliers, broken dolls in a child's room, stained wallpaper curling like old parchment. She posted a picture of the attic window with the caption, "Where the ghost girl watches." By evening, they had unpacked their essentials. The power worked, the plumbing gurgled to life, and they toasted to new beginnings on the back porch. But that night, Rachel dreamed of footsteps, slow, deliberate, walking above them. At 3:12 a.m., Rachel sat up in bed, heart pounding. There it was, again faint, but unmistakable. Creak, creak, footsteps in the attic. She nudged Mark awake. He groaned. It's an old house. Wood contracts, shifts, but she didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, Rachel climbed up to the attic. Dust floated in shafts of light. The air was thick and cold. The only furniture was a rotting rocking chair and a small trunk in the corner. The chair rocked gently, though there was no wind. Inside the trunk, she found children's drawings, stick figures of a girl and her parents. Then darker ones, the same girl, alone, surrounded by black scribbles. One had her standing in the attic window, red crayon smeared around her eyes. Later, she showed the drawings to Mark. He dismissed them. Kids have